Hey guys and welcome back, and I know it's been a while since I have made, well, kind of my own opinion on a certain game for a while. But I have been very busy, as you might have seen the likes of the montages. Also there is a new trailer coming out, bit of a spoiler, but yeah, there is a trailer coming out for a certain thing. But also not just that, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty and also FIFA as well, and I've got to say it's not been that half bad, but I have been pretty busy recently. And if you follow me on Instagram, or you follow me on, well, basically Instagram or Twitter, you would know that I went airsofting and it was not that half bad, and I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. So if you do know that, then you would be wondering why I haven't really been fully uploading like as usual. But I am here to talk about the specific weapons I've been using for Modern Warfare. Now, a lot of my friends call me sweat, this, that, whatnot, but honestly, I've just been playing out of fun, and I've just not had a problem with getting kills. I literally play a load of hardcore. As you can see, I'm ranked 59. I'm clearly not been sweating, because if I was sweating on this game, I would be a higher rank. But I want to go into some of the weapons, some of the attachments that kind of make me feel a lot more superior and a lot more better in game than I would usually go with. So, starting off with my first and probably my favourite weapon on this game, and that is the Kilo 141. I also name it the Crawford 141 because it is just my favourite weapon, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, that is why it is there, and that is why it's named after me because I really enjoy this weapon. And basically, let's get into some attachments. So as you can see straight away, I've got kind of a few attachments there. This isn't really normally what I would go with. What I would normally go with is this. Now if I equip this quickly, this is what I would normally go with. So as you can see in the barrel, I got the Singuard Arms Whisper, absolutely fantastic using getting short range and long range as well. But I just like the suppressor, man. It just feels so much more better. And also the foregrip as well, the Merc foregrip, absolutely useful if you want to just get more accuracy. But if you want to go and pace and everything, I literally recommend going with the Commando foregrip if you would just want to get in there. But like, right now it is between those two, and also the tactical foregrip as well. That's another one you could really get into there, but also the Ranger foregrip. Either foregrips, it's still pretty decent, and to be fair, it's quite useful. But the optic I've been using a lot is the VLK 3.0X optic. This optic is very, very, very nice. I really like it, and to be fair, it's very, very accurate. I've literally, it's a 3x scope, and I've just enjoyed it so much. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of moments where this scope has just been the main thing I've been missing from my weapon, and it has just been fantastic. If you remember, if you watched me through the like the beta that was out, you would realise I actually used the 4x flip hybrid a lot. But to be fair, like I use it, but the 3x is much more better. Sometimes I might use a Scout Combat optic, but it just depends on how I feel. And maybe the GI Mini Reflex, that might, again, it's just depending on how I feel. And it was literally just depending on how I feel in the day. Like at one point I was using a sniper scope. Like that is how far I was going with this rifle. I haven't really barely used the thermoscope, but this reflex as well is very nice. But straight down 3.0 optic, pretty damn good, to be fair. And also the stock, I've been using the ultralight just to be able to get around places quickly and to be able to just get in their faces, really, and it's really good. I really prefer it. And I don't really like the no stock. Like a lot of people might say, oh, why don't you go for the no stock? Well, to be fair to me, like, it does take away a lot of accuracy, and as you can see, aim stability and recoil control. I don't like that. I like having a bit of that, so the Forged Tac Ultralight is so much more better. And of course, perk FMG increases bullet penetration and damage against equipment and kill streaks. Just, yeah, I like it, and it's there. So But that is the thing, like this weapon again, like it is just insanely good, and I really prefer it. And for my sidearm for this weapon, I have also got the Glock, or the X16 as some people call it. This pretty much is the Glock, and I've got like 2 armory attachments for this. I've got the Urban Deliverer and the Howler. I literally like this weapon so much, so I've just had to get these 2, and I've just got it up to like level 16 and just fully equipped everything I can find on this. The barrel, I prefer the barrel that's got on, like I think it's the last classified one, but I couldn't quite tell what it was called. And for this, I just depend on how I feel as well. Like I could go with a suppressor, I could go with a compressor, just depending on how I feel. And I've been going with that recently, and it's actually just done bits really. And again, lightweight trigger. Hair trigger, the fastest fire rate available, not as steady as a stock trigger, but still pretty good and pretty quick as well. Ammunition, like 16 rounds. I thought I'd just go with it, see what I go with. I've only played like 1 game with this, and it's the same thing with everything really. I've only played like 1 game with this whole attachment set on it with anything, but so far it's not that hard bad. And the Howler, pretty darn good, really like it, and yeah. And then we've got the M13. This is the weapon I've been using recently to kind of just go with and see what I can what it's like. And to be fair, it's quite a good weapon, to be fair. Right now I'm using the tactical suppressor with a Tempest Mini, but also a Merc foregrip grip tape and a reflex sight. Haven't really put any stock on it, but I'll probably use this one or the other ones, depending on what I see in there. And you got a fragile, I might use that, to be fair, but to be honest, with the perks I've got on it, with the stuff I got on it, not that half bad. And it acts like an SMG in a way, very quick, very nice, and to be fair, very decent. So, and with it I've got the M19, so yeah, not that half bad. Could do better, but oh well. Then we've got probably my this is my sniper loadout. I like this loadout a lot because I like the AX50. It's probably my favorite sniper in the game compared to the HDR. I prefer this one. I see a lot of people going with the car. I'm not a huge fan of it. I've barely played it. As you can see, I've been so focused on the AX50 that I've barely played with that other one. But to be fair, I've got the MP7 on the sidearm and the attachments I'm using on it as well. Lightweight suppressor, marksman, grip tape and sleight of hand. I'm not really using much attachments, like you do get a barrel, not a huge fan of it, and some of the grips as well. Got a 3x optic, but to be fair, I like the rifle scope and I'm going to stick with it. So there you go. And I haven't really put anything on the MP7 as I've just recently used it, so. And then for my fourth loadout, I've got the MP5, probably one of my favourite weapons in this game. Very quick, very fast. I've got a tactical suppressor with a reflex, commando foregrip, grip tape, and fragile, and that wounding effect. Really helps with a lot, even in hardcore as well. You just get a lot of people slowing down, and it just learns up for the FM for the 725. Just pretty decent, to be fair. But either way, like I've just put like loads of stuff on this just to be able to get a more range on it. Look at that range though, like bloody hell, and the damage and the accuracy as well. Again, like just trying to get the long range shot really, and it's pretty darn good, and I do like this loadout quite a lot. And then we got the M4A1. I'm not a huge like M4A1 like fan. I use it every now and then just to kind of level it up, kind of look pretty cool. Like you look at it and everything, level it up, and it looks like the John Wick rifle, which I think it is. I think they do use an M4A1 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, John Wick rifle. That's probably a lot of people kind of remind it of. But I probably will make like a John Wick video at some point. But Singarb's Arn Invader, probably one of my favorite stock for the M4A1. And again, Merc foregrip with a Scout Combat Optic, FMG, and a tactical suppressor. Kind of just be a bit quiet, get around those corners, and kind of surprise the shit out of other people. So yeah. And then with it, I've got the M1911 with a flash guard. Just why not, really? So those are some of the stuff. For me personally, like I said, I'm not an like straight up fan of, like I've used the SCAR, I haven't used the AK, I haven't used the Odin. I need to get around doing that. I've used the FL like once. Used the FL like 2 or 3 times. But SMGs like P90 as well. Like as you can see, I've not played with every single weapon. And I need to get to. I need to get around doing it. But the SA87 again, probably one of my favorite weapons to use. I call it Lucky. If you remember, there was a guy on Battlefield 5. No, Battlefield 4. There was a guy called Lucky, and for the Battlefield players out there, you'd remember that. So down in the comments, remember. But I pretty much modified this to kind of be like an L85 almost, kind of like an assault rifle. And so far I still need to level it up just to be able to get more attachments for it and everything, because I want to get more for it, but right now that is what it is. But looks pretty decent, and I got to be fair, I've got like a Commando foregrip, I've got the shorter barrel, I've got recon on it. As you can see, I've got a suppressor and the Scout Pro for the rifle as well. And field upgrade I'm using the Dead Silence, because it just makes you feel quicker, it makes you feel faster, and it just gets right. It literally can get around the map so quickly as well, and it's very, very good. And it makes you feel like John Wick as well. And the kill streak select I've got so far, I've got a UAV with cruise missile and a gunship, which I have used quite a few times actually. And I'm quite tempted to try and get a Juggernaut, but I'm quite, like, to be absolutely honest, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe it's better off getting a gunship. But like with everything else, I might get a tank, to be absolutely honest. Infantry assault vehicle, that might be really fun to use, but I don't know yet. Just gonna kind of wait and see. And yeah, some of the other stuff unlocked: the Hush, the hammer from playing the beta, the handguns as well. And again, I've got a few other stuff, but there you go. And the main game I normally play is Hardcore Domination, or pretty much that really. I'm really down playing against other like game modes, but right now that's like with other people. If I was playing by myself, I would play Domination. But yeah, that is pretty much it right now. And the character I'm using is what? The Australian Warcom. Just a pretty chill guy, isn't he? He just looks like a pretty chill guy, and I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna pick him because he's actually quite funny, to be fair. And then I've got Grinch, because why not? Like, look at him, he looks fucking badass as fuck, like Jesus. And some of the missions I'm doing, I'm currently doing this one, get 5 kills without dying 10 times. I thought, why not? I've barely done any of these. I've only done pistols, and that is it. Like, I've barely done any of these, and I thought, fuck it, I might as well start doing them, because I'm like, I started doing them at like level 40, and I realised, oh fuck, I could actually unlock more stuff then. There you go. But this is some of the other stuff as well, like the weapon of choice, Kilo 141, 827 kills, total time spent 1 day, 38 minutes. That is how many times I've spent. Yep, 1 day and 38 minutes. Pretty fucking good, eh? Games total played 167, death kill ratio 1.7, bloody blah, kill streak highest down 13, score per minute 138, bloody blah, wins, losses. There you go. That is it. That is pretty much it. But like, I thought I might as well do one of these videos to kind of just get like my point of view on Modern Warfare, the multiplayer so far, and I really enjoy it, to be fair. I really enjoy it, and I know everyone keeps on saying, oh, you're such a sweat, you're this or that, but mate, I just enjoy this game, and I'm not gonna fucking not try at least a bit decent. If I will, right, what I will do for a video, I will put the sweat mode on. I will fully sweat a game, just to see the difference of me playing normally to me sweating and trying my absolute best. Because I'll tell you now, you'll see a much more different player, because I fully just put sweat mode on and I'm killing every single body. No one's surviving. The Kilo 141 will be out. That weapon is just too fucking good not to be out, and you will see a gunship and everything. But fuck, literally, I have literally enjoyed this game so much, and I've just played it normally and I get loads of kills, and my friends keep on saying I sweat too much. I'm not sweating at all. I'm rank 56, 59 for God's sake. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a bit of like a short video of just a kind of an update of my Modern Warfare experience. I know I need to like upload more of the campaign and everything. I will get eventually done, but I kind of want to take my time on that and kind of be like take my time on the video, because again, like, it is a lot of fun, and to be fair, I really like the campaign, and I know a lot of people did as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like, do subscribe, and see you next time.